Good morning, beloved, precious brothers and sisters. March the 3rd, 2015. You gather around and hear the word of our Lord. Psalm 98. Oh, sing unto the Lord a new song, for he hath done marvelous things. His right hand and his holy arm hath gotten him the victory. The Lord hath made known his salvation. His righteousness hath he openly showed in the sight of the heathen. He hath remembered his mercy and his truth toward the house of Israel. All the ends of the earth have seen the salvation of our God. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord. All the earth, make a loud noise, and rejoice, and sing praise. Sing unto the Lord with the harp and the voice of a psalm, with trumpets and sound of cornet. Make a joyful noise before the Lord, the King. Let the sea roar, and the fullness thereof, the world, and they that dwell therein. Let the floods clap their hands, let the hills be joyful together before the Lord, for he cometh to judge the earth. With righteousness shall he judge the world, and the people with equity. Good morning, my precious brothers and sisters. God is love. Let me show you. God, Yahweh, is love. He is a God of love. He is a merciful God. He is worthy to be praised today. Gather around, pull up a chair. Let me know what you're going to share with Pastor Dave. I'm going to have my coffee this morning, and my Pastor Dave is Rapture Ready cup. Let me know what you're going to share with PD, and do it now, okay? Okay, I'm in a good mood. Do it now. Don't get me in a bad mood. I'm happy. I feel like singing. I want to make a joyful noise to the Lord this morning. Hold on. Oh, salvation. Oh, happy day when Jesus washed. He washed my sins away. Oh, happy day. It might be a joyful noise to Yahweh, but probably not too joyful. This early in the morning to your ears. It's snowing out, but the temperature is going to rise today. I think 37. It's a heat wave in Michigan. It's a tropical heat wave. We're having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave, 37 degrees, but the snow is going to turn to rain, and probably freezing rain. But we're on our springboard. We're about to spring into spring, and I am just so glad. Today is the day that Yahweh has made. Let's rejoice today because he is love, and be exceedingly glad in it. All right, let's cover a few things this morning. I want to talk about the homeless gentleman in California. The LAPD had him outnumbered. I believe there were 9 officers on top of him and surrounding him, and he was face down on the pavement. Now the official statement has come out from the LAPD, but he reached for one of the officer's guns. Now let me show you something. This is a holster. The gun is secured in the holster, and this is not even a police issue holster. This is just a cheap holster that I use for my gun. But the gun is strapped in. It cannot be removed. It is secured. The weapon is secured. A police officer's weapon is secured. You can reach for the gun all day long. It's not going to come out. It will not come out of its holster unless it is unsecured, and it's not easy. It's got to be unclasped. So I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. And you know, the officer that killed the homeless man, he's going to get off scot-free. But I don't even buy that he was reaching for the gun. If he did, it's secured. The officer, once he was reaching for the gun, all the officer had to do was back away, and keep the weapon secured. No reason to kill an unarmed man. City of Flint. Now, the city of Flint, March 1st, the new law went into effect that the homeless cannot, well, they'll polite an attack on the homeless. I'm getting so weary. I'm in a good mood because I'm fighting the good fight. I'm fighting the good fight of faith. I'm fighting the fight to help the homeless, and my job is getting a lot more difficult now. If you're homeless in the city of Flint, the new law went into effect March 1st. You cannot stand on the corner with a sign saying that I will work for food. You can't look for a job, basically, because they're hungry and they're homeless, and they can't stand on the corner with a cardboard sign and ask for help. Let me take you to this story. And this is from ABC 12, your trusted source. Flint Township panhandling ordinance now in effect. Flint Township. It is now illegal for anyone on a public street to ask drivers for money. What if they're saying they will work for food? That's not asking for money. They want to do work. They want to be gainfully employed. Or any other objects in Flint Township. The new traffic safety ordinance passed in January went into effect on Sunday. It's an effort to crack down on panhandlers because they're homeless and they're hungry, and because General Motors bailed on the city of Flint and everyone lost their jobs. This rule also applies to charities asking for money. Well, I don't stand on the corner and ask for money, but I stand on the corner and I ask, do you know Jesus? Are you saved? And when will I be arrested? Will I get a ticket? Will I get a fine up to $500? Because I'm not going to stop. I will not be moved. Hey, City of Flint, how do you like my sign? Honk for Jesus. I'm standing here with Scott, a homeless gentleman that we have been taking care of. I wonder if I'll get a $500 fine for praising Jesus. Honk for Jesus. What do you think?
Scott, I'm sorry, Scott. We got a sign spreading the word today. Honk for Jesus. Let's see how many are. All right. We're out here trying to help the needy and help the homeless.
Now I'm trying to help the needy and help the homeless. I've got a sign, honk for Jesus, and I'm not going to stop. Do you think I'll get a $500 fine? So be it. Real quickly now, in closing, praise report. My wife, Chrissy, is a very, very private person, and I have been lifting her up in prayer. I have a praise report. A month or so ago, she went in and had an annual mammogram, and they found something they didn't like. And I have been praying. There's so much power in prayer. She went back for a second mammogram, and she got the good news that everything is good, everything is clear. They're going to check her again in 6 months. We serve a powerful, loving, mighty God. He is so good to me. In closing, I ask that you lift us up in prayer. Now, we are not asking for any needs for ourselves, but I've showed you photos of our trailer that we live in, a 1970s trailer, and how the floor is gone. There are giant holes in the floor. And we've needed a new roof. We couldn't afford the money to put a roof on this trailer. We're trying to get out of here. But as the temperature is getting warmer, our ceiling is literally coming down. My wife, through a family member that is selling a house, we are trying to get this house, and we don't know how we're going to do it yet, but we're going to do it. We're claiming this, so claim this with us. Lift us up in prayer that we can somehow come up with the finances for the down payment. We're trying to get enough to put down so we can get out of here before the ceiling does. When somebody here get hurt, the ceiling in the living room is coming down. Lift us up in prayer. For that, ministry announcements. One offering, only one has come into the ministry, and that was yesterday from Catherine, or Kathy, a precious gift of $25 to our homeless ministry. Go to trumpetofgodministries.com, worldwideweb.trumpetofgodministries.com. I'll put the link below, and just take a look around at the website. Lift us up in prayer. If you feel led to give, I got to get out and work the fields this morning. Oh, where are the laborers? We need help, and we need your help. If you feel led to give to our ministry, I'll put the link below. God bless. I will not be moved.